What if I told y'all there's a place in Texas where eating a massive 72-ounce steak plus all the fixins could get you immortalized in legend if you can stomach it? Or better yet, if you finish every last bite, your meal is free. But if you don't, well, let's just say you'll leave with your wallet and your pride a little lighter. Today, I'm throwing my hat in the ring and attempting the famous Texas 72 Oz Steak Challenge. How much steak can a Texan really eat? We're about to find out. Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the Lone Star Plate, where we serve up big flavors, tall tales, and everything that makes Texas great. I'm your host, and today, y'all are riding shotgun as I take on one of the boldest food challenges out there. If you're interested in Texas tradition, crazy food stories, or just want to see if I make it out alive or rolling myself out of Amarillo, stick around. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Let's set the stage. We're in Amarillo, Texas, home of the Big Texan Steak Ranch. Now, since 1960, cowboys and cowgirls from all over the world have journeyed right here to test their mettle against the Texas 72 Oz Steak Challenge. Here's how it works. You've got 1 hour to down a 72-ounce steak. That's a whopping 4.5 pounds, plus a shrimp cocktail, a baked potato, a buttered dinner roll, and a side salad. If you clean your plate in under an hour, the meal's on the house. But fail, and you're out nearly $100 and whatever dignity you manage to hold on to. Now, they're not playing around. That steak looks like it came from a steer that met the wrong end of a cattle drive. Jokes aside, y'all, I've seen folks, big and small, locals and tourists, ranch hands and city slickers, take on this challenge. Only a sliver of them walk away as champions. So, what does it take to finish 72 ounces of steak in one sitting? Well, first, you need a plan. Most experts say you gotta tackle the meat while it's hot so it goes down easier. Chew fast, but don't lose your cool. And don't forget about the sides. Shrimp cocktail, salad, potato, and roll. Each of those can turn into an obstacle real quick if you're already fighting the meat sweats. But let's be real, y'all. This isn't just about hunger or willpower. It's about grit. It's about Texas pride. It's about proving that everything's bigger and sometimes better in the Lone Star State. All right, the countdown's ticking. They haul out the steak, and folks, you've never seen a slab of beef like this. That aroma hits me, and for a second, I remember every Sunday BBQ I've ever been to, every time someone said, "Bet you can't finish that." This feels like destiny. First things first, I attack the steak, carving off thick, tender slices. It's perfectly cooked, juicy, smoky, and seasoned the way only a Texas kitchen knows how. Those first few bites, pure heaven. 9 ounces down, and I'm feeling confident. I make a dent in the potato. Somehow it tastes even better with a mountain of butter. And move on to the shrimp cocktail. That zing from the horseradish wakes me up, and I'm pacing myself like it's the world's slowest rodeo. 20 minutes in, y'all, it gets real. The steak, which started out a friend, starts turning into a mountain I may never summit. My jaw's getting tired. The sides suddenly seem bigger than the Chisos Mountains. Every Texan instinct says, don't quit. But my stomach is telling me otherwise. But then, I remember why so many try this challenge. It's not just about the steak. It's the atmosphere. Around me, folks are cheering, grinning, snapping pictures. There's a camaraderie, a kind of Wild West showmanship mixed with Texas hospitality. And for a second, you feel like you're part of something a little bigger than yourself. 35 minutes in, half the steak is gone, but I'm sweating harder than a cowboy wrangling longhorns at noon in July. And let me tell you, those veggies? Suddenly the real challenge. I push through the salad, roll it up, barely taste the vinaigrette. Another mountain conquered. The clock's moving faster now. I try to ignore the folks who look a little worried, watching every bite. You start to question every food decision you made in your life leading up to this point. Why didn't I skip breakfast? Can a human really eat this much steak? Did those old Texas legends have hollow legs? With 15 minutes left, I'm staring down the last hunk of steak. My jaw is getting numb, and even the smell of beef makes my head spin. This is the final showdown, me versus Texas tradition. Bite by bite, I fight through it, channeling every bit of Texas stubbornness. And y'all, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I didn't finish in time. I made it about 3/4 through before the timer ran out. The steak won today, but honestly, I'm proud. Not everyone can say they squared up with a piece of Texas lore. Even fewer can say they made it this far. Every year, only a handful beat the 72 Oz Steak Challenge. The rest, well, we joined the long list of hopefuls who just didn't have that extra room in the tank. But that's what makes it legendary. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. A slice of Texas history you can literally sink your teeth into. And hey, if you're considering taking on this beast, here's what I learned. Pace yourself, take small bites, and don't underestimate the sides. Most of all, come hungry. And I'm talking Texas hungry. All right, y'all, let me know. Would you ever try the 72 Oz Steak Challenge? Or have you already wrangled this monster in Amarillo yourself? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you enjoyed riding along. And don't forget to subscribe for more Big Texas adventures. Until next time, remember, in Texas, there's always another legend waiting just over the next hill. See y'all on the trail.